Okay, it's time for another update on the outbuilding. That's up next. Hello everyone, this is Dwayne with Edge of Nowhere Farm, and we're coming to you here today. It is April 10th, 2020. So we're here, actually just got home from work, and actually we got some work done on the outbuilding this week. Wanted to share that with you guys today. So before I show you what got done, let's go ahead and flip back a few days ago because Lori's home and was able to capture the action.
Okay, so it is Wednesday, April 8th, and the guys from Century have finally came today to start with the pad for the outbuilding. So that's what they're doing now. So all they've done so far is they've cleared kind of the area for the pad, got the weeds out of there, and now they are wetting it down, and I'm going to build up the pad and hopefully have that pad done today. So here's what they're doing so far. So they have the area cleared and they are just spraying it down. Let's see from here. They're going to start bringing in that dirt, kind of start to level it out. Okay, so they did get the first layer of the pad completed. So they do have more trucks coming in with more dirt, so they need to build that up still. I think it was like 8 inches that they are building this up from the ground. And then one thing I did learn, which I thought was really cool, is the bobcat that they're using to spread all the dirt. It has sensors in the front on each side in the front. I don't know if you saw like the towers, they had like sensors, and then there is a camera looking thing on a ladder over here, and that actually communicates to those sensors and lifts the blade of when they're going across the pad here, and it shifts it as far as the height that it needs to be to get it level. So I thought that was pretty cool. But all right, so now we're waiting. They got this part done, waiting for more dirt to come in. So he is actually working on our road out in the front of our house, because with the rain out here and being on a dirt road, it does get pretty messed up. And so since they're waiting right now for more trucks of the dirt, ABC, whatever, to come in, he's out there flattening my road for me. All right, we'll check in again. Bye. Okay, so you can see that we had more dirt dropped off. We had another 2 truckloads brought in. So they're working on that now. So it was a total of, I don't know if they have more coming or not, but they're bringing in a total of 150 tons of the ABC to build the pad. So I'm going to let them keep working instead of stocking them. And then I will come back a little bit later. still going. It's really windy out here. But you can kind of see on the back part here where it's lower. So that's going to be the back side of the building. That'll be the extended concrete pad that we have behind the building. We have another truck, and I think they have one more coming after this. Right now, the main pad, they are 2 inches short of where they're wanting to be. So that's why they're bringing in more. So then they're going to keep going, spreading some more, get up another 2 inches from where they're at now.
Okay, so now you actually see what got done. So obviously it was great having heavy equipment here on the farm again, getting work done that needed to get done. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Now, one of the things, and I had mentioned in our first video, I was really excited about the fact that we were using Century builders. And even though we got a little frustrated with having to wait, you know what, in the end, I know it's a good sign. They do good work, and so that's why we had to wait so long to have them out. And we're actually seeing that with the service that we're getting. In fact, Mike, one of our newest subscribers, was actually here on the job. So Mike, thanks for the fantastic job. Can't wait to see the rest of this going in. But I'm gonna scoot out of the way, you guys can kind of see the pad. So this will give you a better idea of the scope. By the way, the last time as far as camera angle, that was on purpose because we hadn't shown you guys our mulberries yet, but I'm not gonna tell you what those other gray squares are on the floor yet because we're working on that too. Either way, you get an idea of the outbuilding. So this is our 30 by 50 outbuilding. So now we did actually pay a little extra to go ahead and raise the height of this base material. The reason why is because we're on basically a steady grade down. So as we go from the north side to the south side of the property, we have about a 5 or 6% grade. So it is slight given the distance. However, the street level, we do know, is higher by about a foot than the back side of this building. So when we were designing this, we did decide to go ahead and raise it up a bit higher. So obviously they still have the foundation to come in. You'll see if Lori goes that way, you'll see that they actually have a piece of equipment they left here, and I'm real familiar with that because that's a trencher. So obviously they're gonna come back and trench into here where they need to, I'm assuming, run footers and things like that, but all that is still coming up for this week. So one other thing I want to show you, I need to clarify from that first video. So here we are actually where we have a kind of a change in grade. So it may not be all that easy to pick up on camera, but one of the things I had said in that first video is we had a 30 by 50 building, and then we had a 10-foot extension in the building. What I meant to say is we have a 10-foot extension in the actual flooring itself. So I'm talking about the foundation. So we have concrete that's extended 10 feet, not the building itself. So the building itself is going to be on this pad, which is slightly higher than this pad here. This will simply be essentially a long patio. So it's 10 feet deep and it runs the width of the building, so 50 feet. So we'll have this that we can kind of play around with once the building is actually in place. But overall, great to see this. Really looking forward to the work they're going to get accomplished this week. So just want to thank you for joining us today. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Questions or comments, leave those in the comment section down below. Instagram and Facebook, we post content there you won't see here on the YouTube channel. And our Amazon shop, I'll leave a link down in the description. That's a free, painless way to help support the channel. If you start with that link, it doesn't matter what you buy, you help to support us here. So I just want to thank you for joining us today and remind you, if we can farm on the edge of nowhere, so can you. Yeah, now you can go ahead.